Differences and disagreements are very normal in every relationship and marriage. How you handle them will determine how healthy or otherwise your relationship will be. In this video, you'll be learning how to navigate conflict without damaging your relationship or marriage. Today's take-home is fighting fair, so that what is being built will not be destroyed in the same vein. Remember, it is easier to destroy than to build. What 2 decades to build can be destroyed in few minutes. Let's be real. No relationship or marriage is conflict-free. The goal isn't to avoid disagreements, but to handle them in a way that brings you closer instead of tearing you apart. But how do you argue without hurting each other? How do you fight fair? That's exactly what we're talking about today. Sound familiar? Small things can turn into big fights if we don't handle conflict the right way. But don't worry. I'm going to give you real strategies to navigate conflict without damaging your relationship. Firstly, why conflict isn't the problem. How you handle it is first things first. Fighting isn't the problem. In fact, couples who never fight might actually have bigger issues because they're not communicating their needs. By the way, conflict can actually be healthy if handled the right way. Common reasons for conflict. Number 1, miscommunication. You think you said one thing, but your partner heard something totally different. Number 2, unmet expectations. You expected them to do something, but they had no idea. Number 3, past baggage. Old wounds from past relationships or childhood sneak into your current one. Next, we shall be looking at rules of a healthy fight. Rule number: stay calm and control your tone. How you say something matters more than what you say. A soft answer can turn away anger, but a harsh one makes things worse. For example, instead of yelling, "You never listen to me," say, "I feel unheard when we talk. Can we try to fix that?" Rule number 2, no name-calling or blame. Once you attack your partner personally, the fight becomes about defending, not solving. Instead of, "You're so lazy," say, "I feel overwhelmed doing all the chores alone. Can we share the load?" Rule number 3, listen to understand, not just to respond. Common mistake: thinking of your comeback instead of truly hearing your partner. Better approach: repeat what they said. "So, what I hear you saying is, you feel unappreciated. Did I get that right?" Next, we'll be looking at how to de-escalate a fight before it gets. Sometimes things get heated, but before you say something you'll regret, try these de-escalation tricks. Number 1, take a pause. Say, "I need a minute to gather my thoughts. Let's come back to this." Number 2, use humor, if appropriate. "We're both hungry, maybe we should eat before we argue." Number 3, physical touch. A small touch on the hand or shoulder can remind your partner, "I love you. We're in this together." Number 4, lower your voice. If one person lowers their tone, the other naturally follows. The next is being intentional, about solving the issue, not just winning the argument. Winning an argument isn't the goal. The goal is to solve the issue in a way that makes both of you feel heard and respected. To achieve this, you must compromise and find common ground. Instead of "it's my way or nothing," try something like, "How can we meet in the middle?" Take responsibility. Say something like, "I see my part in this. I shouldn't have reacted that way," and be sincere about it. Tender good apology where necessary, but not just for necessity. For example, "I'm sorry if you feel that way," is a bad apology, while "I'm sorry for what I said. It was unfair and hurtful," is a good apology. Next is, how do you reconnect after a fight? Conflict happens. How do you bounce back? Here's how to reconnect after a fight. Give each other a little space. A short break helps emotions settle. To express love and affection. A small gesture like making them coffee can say, "I care." Do something positive together. Take a walk, watch a movie, or cook dinner together to restore the connection. Reaffirm your commitment. At the end of the day, it's us versus the problem, not me versus you. Then, on a final note, disagreements don't have to break your relationship. If you learn how to fight fair, communicate better, and truly listen to each other, you'll come out stronger every time. Haven, see this short video. What's one conflict resolution tip that works in your relationship? Please, drop it in the comments. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more relationship tips.